This is Dave Torres with Torres Real Estate Solutions in Whittier, California. Today I'm sharing 5 tips that all buyers should know. Tip number 1, your first offer sends a message. Hey, when you send an offer, hey, you want to make sure that that initial offer is not too low. If you submit an offer that's too low, a couple things can happen. One, the seller is going to counter you back with a higher price, or worst case scenario, they're just going to ignore your offer from the beginning. And you also want to be careful when you're presenting your offers, that you're not haggling the seller down to their lowest price. One of the results that can come from this is that when it comes time for you asking for the seller to take care of those repairs, most likely they're not going to be willing to do that. In this market right now, because there's so much demand for inventory, a seller is going to pick and choose those offers that best suit them. The best way to present a good offer is to rely on your real estate professional. And when you've chosen a house that you really like, one of the things that your real estate professional should be doing is researching what's sold in that area over the last, say, 180 days within approximately a quarter of a mile to a half mile distance from that property. That'll give you a good idea of what the market is telling you in that area, and it'll help you decide where to come in with your initial offer. Tip number 2, check your inspections. Even if the seller has done a pre-inspection and has shared the results of that with you, you want to make sure that you know that you have the opportunity to conduct your own inspection of the property. This is one thing that I really encourage you not to skip. It'll help you discover things that may have missed in that seller's inspection. Tip number 3, the title may come with baggage. One of the things that you're going to do during the process is you're going to have the title company, usually through the lender, they're going to do a title search on the property. This is going to give you a little background, a little history on the ownership of the property that you're interested in purchasing. It's going to let you know who the owner is and just guarantee that the person that is selling the house is actually the owner. It's going to also reveal if there are any liens on the property or if there are any back taxes that are due on the property. Tip number 4, account for closing costs. Closing costs are usually shared between both the buyer and the seller. So as a buyer, you want to prepare to pay for these out-of-pocket costs. Usually it's going to run anywhere between 1 and 4% of the purchase price. And some of the costs that are involved, origination fees, escrow fees, points if you're trying to reduce your interest rate. So tip number 5, rely on your real estate professional. You're not in this alone. As a real estate agent, as your real estate agent or the real estate agent that you're using, they should be coming alongside you to guide you through this entire process. My goal, every agent's goal should be to make the process as smooth and enjoyable as possible. If you found these 5 buyer tips helpful, make sure you subscribe below and click the little bell icon so that you can get notified every time I post a new video.